20 years ago, I spoke at the biggest peace protests the world had ever seen. On February 15, 2003, 14 million protesters filled the streets of capital cities and tiny villages across the globe to protest against the imminent U.S. invasion of Iraq. Hours before, at UN headquarters in New York, the great activist actor Harry Belafonte with Julie Belafonte and I accompanied the late South African Archbishop Desmond Tutu to meet with then Secretary General Kofi Annan on behalf of the global protesters. Bishop Tutu opened the meeting, looking at Kofi across the table, and he said, "We are here today on behalf of the people who are marching all around the world, and we're here to tell you that those people marching in all those cities, we claim the United Nations as our own. We claim it in the name of the global mobilization for peace." It was an incredible moment. People in over 800 cities around the world demanding peace, powerful enough that many governments, and for a time the UN itself, resisted US and British demands and said no to endorsing the Bush-Blair war. The pressure was fierce. And while we did not prevent the Iraq war, the protests proved the war's clear illegality, demonstrated the isolation of the Bush administration and its policies around the world, and inspired a generation of activists. February 15th set the terms for what global mobilizations could accomplish. It helped prevent a US war in Iran in 2007. In 2011 in Cairo, some of the February 15th organizers helped lead Egypt's Arab Spring that overthrew a dictator. Occupy protesters looked to February 15th for international context. Spain's indignados protesting austerity and inequality saw February 15th as a model of growing from national to global protest. February 15th organizers helped lead campaigns to prevent the US-UK bombing of Syria in 2013. And the New York Times would identify our global protest movement as the second superpower. We changed history.